It's Levy, betting tax, COVID tax, one tax. Nina, Menuka said, my Minister of Finance. I bet you said, Nina, just grab your twatching. The union in Atunche, you remove Bibia, betting tax, Bibia tax, Assembia, ye so. Ebusia, why, Minister of Finance, let's all say, NDC, Abano mobile, or Mambi Joe Menum Teke, Sesana Sam George Kayan, or mobile, dear, promises on Kayan, and one Juman or mobile, in Tenem no Cassie, tax beer, ye for system, I mean, no Cassie, measures about Ochana, dear, effectively, not a huge man, me know when I hear Tum saying, Nanka then is a Mako premium moji, Mako Chammy bets, now tell in Quine. Utu office AC bow sa na me bre wo fifiri na me hwe matches na me win na wo ba beje percentage anka wo den wo problem ne den wo hono mo then me no ka say de ni na ya kla bibia busua Minister of Finance at force o ba drop ni na 2025 budget ni na wo busua mo ma yentie at force.
Despite our commitment to increase the non-oil tax revenue by 0.6%, we have programmed the following nuisance taxes for removal in line with our manifesto promise. Mr. Speaker, we will abolish the 10% withholding tax on winning from lottery, otherwise known as the betting tax. Mr. Speaker, we will abolish the electronic transfer levy, e-levy, of 1%. Mr. Speaker, we will abolish the 10% withholding tax on betting. We will abolish the electronic transfer levy, e-levy of 1%. We will abolish the emission levy, otherwise as in Wusie tax. We will abolish the VAT on motor vehicle insurance policy. Mr. Speaker, we will abolish the 1.5% withholding tax on unprocessed gold by small-scale miners. Mr. Speaker, the removal of these taxes will ease the burden on households and improve their disposable income. Right, Honorable Speaker, the removal of these taxes will ease the burden on households and improve their disposable incomes. In addition, it will support business growth and improve tax compliance. Mr. Speaker, right, Honorable Speaker, the tax refund account.
It's any uti at force na at on force bibia de okanina on force a budget what I say. Adiba kwa boys ni ebre wo doing betting tax na boys ni eni abru gidigida ye pese yi to nche cause me any you we chat teams na ade ne enfadida na wo san say team percentage ebusua ti we die aba ye be kasa den asedan kwa na ye di mahwan JM oba no chese ejuma no oba be ye na nya ago no ba bi de na manfo say we die NPP party no ade 2065 b 2045 b and on bit me about na the NDC some on bet twaso dia e be jigon ajigon ebusua eno na insem no e kokoso sa no MP bi so tieti ono wada ye ready budget na ono wada until the eko osole nso ade obeka ne ye nso no until hwe ebusua MP no hey asembeni okoka enye yo untumi koka on eno na dem ye kan bibia wie ye no ye ready budget na fe e sami owuku MP for Efiapim North ono se da bi budget na o ma present no NPP for so omo de omo alternative budget be ba na ma focus enye de ehie ni mo ba mutuma ye hwe ebusa mo ma yentie sami owuku.
I think that the role of the minority is to checkmate government, to make sure that we represent the people very well. In the absence of the millions of the Ghanaian people in this chamber, it's up to the minority to ask the relevant questions and to stand in the gap between the government and the people to make sure government is held accountable and politicians are also held accountable. That for me. But one thing I can promise you, after this budget, the NPP side will definitely also give you the alternative budget. That I can assure you.
Honorable,
do you think the alternative budget is actually necessary? Though?
So just a minute. The alternative budget to give you a true picture of what we should expect from this government.
Do you think every time it should be so? The SONA was presented and you did another SONA. Do you think
the beauty of democracy is the minority having a say and also communicating its alternative views to the running of the country?
Okay.
And that for me is non-negotiable.
Then the wood tears Samuel Wukua. Sammy said, on the alternative budget, but any is say, and Hunyana, and I just say the beauty of democracy, no, also bit much even though you're minority, and no correct, so Minisha say a befa. Because it's yes, we bet we knew no betting tax ni Levy ni COVID why no. And no. Internet in some new cocoa sana and Afenio Markins, a minority leader. I know see Debbie no Bibika. And I say ye man Micah Afenio Markins being an or say budget no. I'm a very the hope being in Usia moment Afenio Markins.
The youth of this country have been waiting for this 24-hour economy policy. The minister tells us the policy will be brought later. Hey, Ato, the policy will be brought later. Mr. Speaker, it is clear that all the jobs they promised the youth of this country was merely an assumptions. Mr. Speaker, there is no inspiration from this budget. There is no hope in this budget. The repetition of the social intervention programs, Mr. Speaker, and then the
Saying the wood ya Afenio Markins on swat train adwin. We are see where adwin chere. Nyan say ni baku for trim on swat train adwin yate. What ya say? Then the boys in their celebration na edu go street no so 11 and why Levy. Levy be any fi akwa no mu de ye no na for the meantime na ye first step I bet market say and this your first step I'm take on promises no me then the 173 promises no aka 172 ebusuya e wonyame same God first then the medum beti ya say ha e penash me na de ni je nkwa then the make us den ya pon